Unavailable update. And depending on how fast it goes, we can continue on with season 3. So, view in journal. Past decisions are made. How fantastic. In the Wayfinder into the heart of Balinisos, and face to face with the truths that await. Lovely. What I'm gonna do is slightly pull down the game capture volume because I noticed that it's very loud in the VOD. 9.5 should be good. Let's go. Listen to Anis's call. Commander, we need you at the gates of Balinisos immediately. There's a situation.
What happened?
Livia happened. She took the scepter. Of course she did. We're headed there now. Hopefully not too late.
I'm on my way.
Right. The Anis voice actor was on a strike or something similar. Anytime Anis is talking, I have to read it out loud. Where am I going exactly? Grand Auditorium, okay. Entrium. I wanted to wait till Friday unless there were some bugs or anything they needed to figure out. But it looked like they had already covered those. And I checked the game notes. Because normally I would play this by myself as soon as it released. Alright, how badly do you fuck things up?
We don't know the repercussions. Besides, we haven't exhausted all our options.
Livia, my patience exhausted. My patience exhausted. I needs you search the island up and down. Think about the repercussions if I sense you putting me in this position. Moving us towards a solution, one we already have. It's been in your hands from the start.
Rather curious that it's found its way back to your hands. Anis is wise not to take a thief at her word.
That's not. Difficult to steal what already belongs to you.
Legavo belongs to no one. Trying to control it is a short path to it controlling you.
Point of view to assume me incapable of handling great power. Not that you would know anything about that. Hey.
Uncalled for. Cheap shots won't win you any favor.
Quiet, all of you. Can't hear myself think.
A voice of reason arrives. Wayfinder, talk some sense into them.
First of all, I wanna see. And he's finally had a costume change. And her hair's up. Neat. I think she's had the same look for like 10 plus years. Okay. So Olivia wants to use the scepter or Lavago. But Isgaran is kind of correct. Even though she's had it for a long time, and yes, she can probably use it, who's to know it's not gonna fuck us 12 ways to another year in Guild Wars 2? Or actually obliterate us straight off the bat. And honestly, it doesn't matter what I pick. If I pick one option, the other's gonna hate me. If I pick another, the other part's gonna hate me. So. But I'm gonna side with Iskaran. Livia can hate me all she wants.
Waiting Sorrow has a point. The last guy who thought fondly of using that scepter sunk a continent.
My fears exactly. Choosing the cautious route, rather unlike you to sit by as the world crumbles, Commander.
If we did things your way, we'd just be expediting the process.
Mistburned!
Fight now. Argue later.
Uh-huh. Oh, what is this?
The fury is mine.
Burn. Within time limit.
That's how I do it.
Would be easy enough.
Nothing can bring
More
me
of
down.
them.
The scepter is likely attracting them.
Look what you've done! Brandishing that scepter around like a toy!
Right, why don't we just blast the heart of yours at everything we come
Might
across?
makes me right.
Enough focus.
The pain!
Yeah, I probably should.
Mists, be ready. Ready to fight some more!
They're not. That's it. I'm done wasting time. Just have to handle this myself. Of course, yes. Thank you, Iskaran.
Now it's on.
Enemies.
I'm dying. Now you suffer.
Huh, this elementalist. Where is Livia?
She's right here. She was.
That imbecile.
She's over
Gate!
there.
We need to stop her!
Livia, stop. It's power. We don't. Trusted Anise, trust me.
What's happening? She did it, didn't she?
So she did.
It's like the magic that was keeping us out has become some sort of portal. Is it safe for us to use?
Seems so. Ren?
For our use, yes, it is safe. As for Livia, I'm not sure she's prepared for the toll the scepter will take on her. That, however, is her problem. For now.
What are we waiting for?
Forced entry Balanisos.
What am I looking at?
Avanisos is the Titan. Or vice versa. The other three did seem to meld with their environments.
Given how much time has passed, it appears the Titan and the city have become one and the same.
What?
Mabon. What exactly were you planning to do about this?
Maybe is being attacked. Yeah, well, that doesn't surprise me. What do you mean the whole city and the Titan are one and the fucking same? I was jokingly thinking, huh, those look like teeth. No, apparently they are. So you decided to do things my way after all. Knew a little assertive action would help you see the reason.
Let's just get rid of these things.
Oh my god, having to reach for 2 people.
That's how I do it.
I have to replay this one. Once voice action lines are all correct. I'll probably replace
The fury is mine.
the playthrough I have on YouTube already.
This could hurt.
Mindless pets. These things are surprisingly well coordinated
We've
with each
learned
other.
anything here, it's don't underestimate the enemy.
Are they guards or something? Seems like they're defending the city.
Perhaps, in a sense.
Or maybe they're defending the body.
What is an army, if not a society's immune system?
What, are these the red blood cells that weird the bacteria? Or is it the white blood cells that are the protectors? I have forgotten my biology. Oh, no fuck. Team leader supposed to. Okay, they're running off.
Looks like they're handled. For now.
Ren, that immune system theory, I think there's something to it.
It would fit, given their nature as we've seen it. Though heterogeneous, they appear to be acting as part of a whole. We've seen the Titan spawn exhibit coordinated behavior. This suggests the same, given the scale of time and complexity.
I'm sure they'll only get meaner the further we push into the city. We need to choose our actions deliberately. And that goes double for you.
What is the camp doing here of all
Don't try
places?
to distract.
She's right. Look.
How was this not destroyed in the wreckage? Unless they came
Only
after the
one
bomb.
way to know for sure.
Of course, where chaos flourishes, the white mantle are never far behind. So they make it to Balvanisos, and not that long ago from the looks of it. Were they the ones behind us?
We can't say for sure yet, but I do agree their presence was relatively recent and is generally rather damning.
Come to think of it, I found some White Mantle journals a while back. They did mention making it to the Isles eventually. Why don't you start by searching the perimeter? I'll have a look around the camp.
Right. There were a couple of diary pages. Basically all over. I think both here. Sintry. Yeah, I don't think there were any in Lowland. This is where the White Mantle stuff was.
They really believed themselves the righteous ones until the very end. Tragic.
I'm not surprised. After a night of long deliberation, I decided it was my responsibility to share what I had heard with Ulrich and Tatiana. Unsurprisingly, Ulrich dismissed it as a hunger-induced fever dream, clearly attempting to shield Tatiana's dwindling sanity. She herself seemed intrigued by but remained mute during the exchange. So be it. If I am to claim myself a righteous man, I will see to it that they come around in time. Update 1. Things have come to a head. Another argument over food. I'll spare the same rehashed details. But the crux of the argument came when Ulrich blamed my initial reluctance to hunt for contributing to our downfall. He claimed that if we reached Balvanisos in better condition, we'd be better suited to withstand our current scarcity. I'll admit that, in a moment of anger, I forgot my vow to guide the ignorant. I shot back that, given his inability to withstand even the most minimal of worldly discomforts, he'd never be more than a mere bootlicker, and that his ill states wasn't so much hunger for food as hunger for scraps of Codica's validation. At that, Ulrich accused me of jealousy, going as far as to apologize for Codicus's dismissive treatment of me. The accusation was so wildly off base, I burst into a fit of laughter. He dubbed me out of my mind and stormed off into the night. Now, as night descends, Tatiana and I retire in silence, save the occasional sound of pen on parchment from our respective tents. I've never known her to journal, but I've seen her write to Codicus. While Ulrich's devotion to him is a cry for validation, Tatiana's is a desperate plea to belong. One I can relate to. I sought the same when I joined the White Mantle. First mistake. The difference being that I retained the ability to question, to think critically, and that is where our paths diverge. In my time of weakness, forgive me for my failures to treat the hubris of others not as curate malice, but consequence of ignorance. Like Saul himself embodied, none escape this life free of temptation from mortal foil. Be it not a cause for shame, but a source from which understanding springs. Update 2. He calls upon me once more in the dead of night. My last hope left me here to rot. Please help me. Closer, come closer. Must seek him. Our fates have become entwined. Oh boy. Mental bone. This bow appears to have been brought by one of the White Mantle. There are no wear marks on the grip and the arrow shelf. You can tell it's been a good amount of. You can tell it's seen a good amount of use. Bloody reading, I need to hydrate. Oh. Oh boy. I'm gonna open the bottle again.
Things were really not going well for them. Wonder what that city has in store for us.
Probably nothing good. I should have read them in order. God damn it. As I predicted, our limited food sources have worn down the other two far more quickly than myself. Both chastise my unwillingness to hunt. Tatiana deeming me selfish. Ulrich muttering some slight under his breath. I told them if they quit wasting the energy whining about hunger pangs, they'd be faring better. That shut them up, for now at least. So I've mostly chosen to keep to myself. I, on the other hand, find the pain an ideal anchor for meditation. And for cultivating that state of clarity, I credit what happened next. Late last night, from where across the vast expanse of darkness, I heard a call. Is this what Tatiana claims to hear when Ulrich and I venture into the ruins and leave her alone? It began as a low rumble. In a state of half-sleep, I mistook it for the early thrums of thunder, and I started to make out coherent words. I see not your promise, what you are capable of. Stirring me fully awake, I decided to brave the night. I ventured out, trying to decipher the direction of their source. Still unsure if they were dream or reality. As if to reassure me, the voice called me out once more. You are a righteous man. Please, help me. In silence, save for the hollowing wind. I lay awake the rest of the night, in something between a meditation and a stupor. Had I imagined it? Was this voice the product of an empty stomach? Of a lone mind coloring in a black chasm? No, it was real, clear as the toll of a lone bell across the abyss. You are a righteous man. Spent the night pondering the message and its source. As of now, I'm unsure whether to share it with the others. It may be the last wound that drives Tatiana mad. And I am unsure what lengths Ulrich would go to secure his mission to our false prophet. Beyond this, they don't seem eager to indulge my company. Yeah, I read that out of order. God damn it. That's not the importance. My earliest memory onward have been a lone wade through life's flood. Saul too bore the immensity of revelation alone. But rather than hoard its light, he held it before him like a lantern, guiding those around him so they too could see the way. A vassal of devotion gave me the strength. Oh, ass, a vassal of devotion. Gave me the strength to fulfill my role as guide. To set the unseers upon the right path. May I act as an offering, my body a sacrifice. Transmutation of mortal flesh. I am the votive, the lit flame, from which darkness bows the light. I chose not, rather I was chosen to illuminate the way. the other? Map, alchemist, scroll notes. Oh. More pages up. Mental drawings.
Three titans, 3 white mantle. Can it really be that simple?
Holy crap, are you kidding me? Did the Titans possess the 3 that... Uh-oh. Not good. The barrel has been stuffed full of rolled up documents, both new and old. There's no discernible order to the documents and no consistent subjects, save for white mantle involvement. Why did they bring this all with them? Empty. Couple of journals.
Journals? Oh, not quite. They almost sound more like prayers.
Yeah, so this was page 1. God damn it. At last, we've settled in Balanisos. Though the journey here proved a test of tenacity, I welcome the change of scenery and revere these hallowed grounds upon which Sol himself stood. Ulrich and Tatiana, on the other hand, seem preoccupied only with corporeal cravings, fearing food scarcity. I am no stranger to hunger, having spent long stretches of my youth plagued by hunger pangs. Even after joining the White Mantle, I continued the act of fasting as an exercise in self-discipline, a practice I am now especially grateful for. Going without is a lesson that many of our own could stand to learn, our current leader included. Though he dared not say it to my face, I sensed Codicus' irritation at my reticence to prepare meals of animal fare. He mistook principle as weakness, a weak stomach for hunting, as he put it. I would accuse him of the same, with one amendment. His stomach is hardly where his weakness ends. But that ceases to be of bother for as long as Codicus ceases to return. Knowing his history of cowardice, I do not know why the others expect a reply to their letters, let alone his prodigal return. And for what does it matter? It is we who have weathered the pilgrimage, okay? Who truly walk Saul's path, a glory Codicus knows not, and one I suspect is just as destiny as ridden it. Regardless, Ulrich has taken our discovery of Babanisos as proof of Codicus' righteous authority. Righteous stupidity is more like it. I begin the newest chapter of this journey with a prayer of my own creation. When faced with earthly strife, may it remind me of my vow to know what cannot be unknown, and to see what cannot be unseen. To the bringers of wisdom, bestow upon me your eternal flame of light unseen, that I may sheath it against the hollow breath of dissent, and carry its glow to those few chosen. Okay. Map of Janthir. This would be Let's... Ah, it's this part of Lowlands. This hand-drawn map is marked with copious notes and diagrams, showing the White Mantle's journey across Janthir and finally into Bavanisos. Their journey was not easy. They were dedicated. 12 notes.
Was he losing his mind? Or was the voice real? And if so, could it have been? I wonder.
4. Okay, these journal pages are completely out of order. Yay. They really should have numbered these better. The voice of fate calls upon me to see the journey of the unseen to eternal fruition. So with tomorrow's sun draws a new era. Anointed by its rays, we venture forth, the 3 pilgrims, whose destinies entwine to weave a transcendent tapestry of the divine. Ulrich returned. His long communions with the wild rarely last long. We spoke a little, and so we went to on preparing a meager supper as if nothing had come to pass. We ate mostly in silence, and that is until the fire began to dwindle. Out of the dark, the voice called on to them, for it was they who had been chosen to realize the mission of the Unseen Ones. And thus it spoke to them. Chosen 3, you are destined. Seek the gate. As the sun dawns across the wilds, you shall hear my voice, and I will be your guide. You whom open the gate, so fate has written it, so make it be. To think a mere hours ago, our vision was clouded by woes ephemeral. We are so close, though I cannot recall my last full meal. My mind has never felt so sated. Oh boy. Alchemic scales. Chemicals. These alchemical scales appear to have been used extensively. The notes nearby suggest the White Mantle were attempting to find a way to protect themselves against the Mistburn. They were completely mad, at least. Nope. Then scroll. Page 5.
So it must have been them who opened the gate, or at least one acting alone. What became of them? The others need to hear this.
Fantastic. We hear him. His voice is soft like moss, yet sound as the rock upon which it grows. Like a low hum, carried by the wind, it sings to us, beckons us forth. We must follow. The first steps toward the epochal end. Fate has written it. It's only a matter of time. Right. I'm really starting to think that the 3 titans we've already fought are the 3 White Mantle. Where are the others? There. Somebody.
I found some interesting...
Centuries of meddling, and you think they developed some
You're one to
self-awareness?
talk.
Excuse me, none of you were getting anywhere until I took action. You'd still be standing around with your thumbs up your... You know, Olivia, you're right. You took plenty of action, abandoned us in battle, put our lives at stake. Sure, you could have killed us along with half of Tyria, but I'm getting the impression you already know that. I'm tired of arguing. The gods know you won't listen to anyone but yourself. You've already made that clear. Take whatever hell action you want. And while you're at it, you can shove that scepter up your...
Countess.
Go on, you have my blessing. That it means anything to you. Niece?
You heard her.
Livia, if you sink this city, you better pray that scepter takes you with it.
Deal. Oh boy. It's gonna be interesting to hear. I'll see what happens. It's gonna be interesting to see how that voice acting is gonna go. Counselor Ludo, thank Tovasan. Well, we have backup at least. We Lonelanders can get heated with each other at times, but these wizards give me a headache. Are they always like this? Well, not quite like this, no. Are you holding up? Fine. Just need to smooth my tufts. Seeing friends argue always makes me uncomfortable, especially when I'm not sure how to help. I'm sure things will work out though, once the nerves have calmed. But you're right, hang in there. Though so, it'll be questionable. Hey, Squadron. Wayfinder, I'm afraid there's not much more to say. Whether we like it or not, Livia has acted. For all of us, the path before us is clear, even if it's not the one we would have chosen. Do you think Livia could be right? Perhaps we may find that to be true when all is said and done. That doesn't mean I can easily forget or forgive. We will answer for our actions, that much I can guarantee. Guess we'll see how things shake out. No wake with the niece. Goodness, Wayfinder, that Livia woman would drive even the most somber bearkin into the honey wine. She could leash even older sarcasm. It takes centuries to carve out a personality like that. Hey, don't blame it on age. Not all of us end up that grading. And again, she does remind me of Ren in some ways. Maybe you're onto something. Best we can do now is stay focused. And well, she is from Guild Wars 1, so... God, how much of a pain is she gonna be in that game? I don't mean to be curt, Commander, but I could really use some moments myself. Leave you to it. You did just go off like a nuke. Counselor Ludo. How much of a fits are you in? Commander Wayfinder. Good to see you again, even though I may wish the meeting could have been under better circumstances. You're here in person? Contrary to expectation, some of the Arcane Council don't mind getting their mitts dirty now and again. You may recall that I backed her during the Scepter vote, recent action aside. Never mind that, I have a vested interest in Lady Livia's succession. It would reflect poorly on me and my recipients were she to fail in her mission. Okay, the one I have to read out loud. Usually when it does that, they're voiced. All in due time. For now, Countess Anise to get the 4th Vale and I up to speed on operations. That means bouncing back and forth between here and the staging camp in the Barrens. Eventually, one can extra whatever that it'll lead us joining Livia's push into Bavanisos proper. An electrifying prospect, is it not? Oh, because Asura and words don't mix. Hi. You're interesting. Wayfinder. Should have known someone with your reputation would be in the vanguard. Luda and I are here to help Lady Livia with her mission. Are you here with the Alliance, or...?
In a sense, let's say, you must be the commander.
Thank Marcus' voice.
Between Anise and Casimir, I've heard enough gossip over the past decade to spot you in any crowd. Largely good things, mind you. But where are my manners? Benktoverson, 4th Vale of the Mesmer Collective. We'll be seeing more of each other soon, I suspect.
And Halbrun, not Raven.
Don't need Raven's foresight to know that.
You said that's what they mean with sometimes skipping over lines. But he said Halbrun of Raven. Because I've read about the Mesmer Collective. Because they kept showing up as like, okay, what is this about? Who is this about? And it's basically like a guild of mesmers. Did the Countess ask you here?
She did. I have some personal stake in seeing Mabon's legacy upheld, even if that means bearing some of his burdens. That's it. I expect I'll be asked to keep a third eye on the Lady Livia and that scepter of hers. Never a dull moment, huh?
Nope. Why is there... Who am I missing? Seriously, who am I missing? Where am I missing? Not you, not you. Is it Livia, maybe? Fine, I'm gonna have to check the... Where is it? Diplomatic relations. So... It was Ludo... Banked, that's 2. Anise, Waste Arrow is Garan. Waiting Sorrow. That's 6. Okay, Livia is the last one. I'm not crazy. Commander, oh, there it is. Okay. Commander, I hope you're in better frame of mind than the Countess or the others. We've got work to do and no time for petty disagreements. And you? Are you prepared for what's next? I'm ready when you are. We'll give the others time to farce through your white man findings.
I've never seen the Countess have an outburst like that before. You struck a nerve.
Cooler tempers. Oh, please. That's always had a temper. That one. I keep up. I am definitely not going to keep up. I'll read it out when she's done. she's not. Okay. And cooler tempers is what I missed. Never seen the Countess have an outburst like that before. It struck a nerve. Oh, please. That once always had a temper. As a girl, she broke a kid's nose after he dipped Jenna's braid in quill ink. She hit hard too. Never thought he'd stop crying. Unfortunately, he was the Baron's kid. That took a while to smooth over. She's got the will of a doiliac. And the stubbornness makes her good at what she does. Hard not to have faith in her. Sometimes she just needs a nudge to give her momentum. That's all I'm trying to do. Not sure if she sees it that way. Nope. Think I've seen and heard enough. What's next? Looks like it's just us for now, Commander. I'm in agreement on this whole immune system theory. If we can knock out parts of the whole, we'll have the advantage. The body is an interconnected system after all. As for the Mist Gate, it's sure to be heavily protected. Some simple divide and conquer, and we'll have our way in.
A fitting reward.
Oh, my throat is gonna die during the stream. Like, I knew when I was adding in, like, okay, I only have to read.
Some ward are stuck in the Mersat mirrors. Can someone check in on that for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here's the new PP. So here's the new camp. When I dove into this, I knew that, okay, I just have to read Anise's lines. No biggie. I have to read Anise, I have to read Ludo, I have to read Livia. Oh my god. What? Huh? Okay. What's that? Okay. I missed the ad break, so I'm gonna stand up, move around, and definitely refill my bottle. I'll be right back. Okay. See how the rest of the game will turn into that. It is a fast weekend. Weaken the Titan by completing events in Polynesians. Not be serious that the entire freaking city is the entire damn Titan. Where the hell are we here?
Tired of guard duty. We should be on the front lines, not checking every crate bound for the Shiver Peaks.
Don't you know what we're on the lookout for? Some entrepreneurial folk got a wise idea and have started smuggling Titan organs out of here. We're putting a stop to it.
Titan organs? Who would want those?
I don't know. Some rich, bored noble in Divinity's Reach? Ugh, probably using it to spice up their dinner parties. Doesn't matter. We're putting an end to it. Higher-ups are taking a look, but for now, watch everyone like a hawk.
What? What is wrong with Divinity's Reach? Robinson. Hi, Callie.
A true warrior needs a weapon for every day of the week.
What are these? Joined update. I just started, and so far I've had to read Anise, Livia, and Ludo's lines. I thought I only had to keep an eye on Anise's. And then I'm gonna keep quiet because I don't know how far along you are. What is all this? Non-binding lightborn weapons can be found in Bavanisos or purchased by... Okay.
There's a pinch of honey in there. You'll like it.
Well, I don't know if you have finished the story or you get around to it when you get around to it. I'm gonna shut up. We'll push behind. So you haven't done the... Where is it? Is it repentance you have not done? I'll play much Guild Wars 2 since you started your Guam journey. Ah, okay. Godspawn released in November, Repentance released in March, and now Absolution released yesterday. Explore a bit of new camp. There is a master point up here. It's a light. Why am I surprised there's already an explorer there? It's really high up. Not there.
I'm always achieving greatness.
And then check whatever these records are. Record of high solar anthos. Oh god. I'm gonna read those later. My research records. Yeah, I'm gonna read those later. What is over? Hi. I thought somehow it made your way in. Okay, fine. Time to explore the map. That was easier said than done. Okay. What's this? Okay. Okay, ×2.
You will obey.
All I need to do then, so let's go.
Sharper still.
No, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Your end is not.
Didn't I just read a record of him?
Another land to spread my legend.
Game.
Might makes me right.
By my will.
Maybe I was the illusion all along.
Sand, shield us!
Dodge this!
Is it tougher?
By the looks of it, we're approximately halfway
Your mind
done.
will betray you.
Soften them up. Not yet. We're almost there. My readings suggest the tower is severely weakened.
I am awesome.
It's been successfully completed. Oh, goodness. Alchemy. Had we let the towers
I'm neither
persist,
here nor there.
who knows how much power the constructs would have garnered. Perhaps
That's
can
how I
linger
do
here
it.
a while longer to see what data I can collect. The rest of you, take
Who's
a seat
next?
and breathe.
Okay, what is the deal with you?
There were a few plants for me to tend near the gate chamber, even before the Titans sieged the city. The upper strata preferred to limit those who had access to it. Ironic, given the gate's intended purpose. It being open now would be amusing, were it not for the parade of horrors crawling through. Take care. If you choose to approach the portal, you may not like where it leads.
Yes, sir. Okay, I need the waypoint. How am I supposed to get to it? Try the forum. It's down below. Down below how? Down below like that. For the love of hell, do not tell me this is the jumping puzzle. It's the jumping puzzle. Fine. Yes, I can suffer. Why is this? Okay. I can glide. I can't use the mounts. They've basically taken like Mordrum off. And done a Titan version. Oh, I'm supposed to go that way. Let's go here. Oh, not like that. Supposed to glide from that? Let's do that. And then what? Do I go here? I have to glide over to that. The tilting in this place is very disorienting. Over there. Come on. Okay, so either I find the pixel I'm supposed to jump up on, okay, that worked. Now, right. God, you want me to repeat it? I think I want to run on this one. Up on that. Come on, behave. Kidding me? I'm not gonna chance that jump. Chance to jump and survive. You. Action cam on again. Fuck. Don't pull me any further, you dumbass! It drops me right back. Fuck's sake, I was halfway up. I almost did it on the first try. do in my own time. I'm gonna need something stronger than apple juice if I'm supposed to get up there. This is frighteningly similar. Okay. It's out. Joy. Okay. Was that the matter? Confront Olivia. Olivia breathes to Mars. Save us by charging this. That's the matter. Okay. I'll get more explored if I follow the meadow. Is the new...
Commander, they're marching on the Titan. You should head that way.
I will. Keep your stuff on. Okay, it's not been added on the encounter yet.
Breathe deeply.
I'm not gonna read what she's saying.
I'll destroy you all!
Feel the burn!
I am the wind. You are all weaklings.
Nature defends me.
Which one are you working
Time
on?
to let loose.
Quickly.
Come on, which master are you working on?
Barriers! Sharp
Where's
now!
the instead? Beehive. I'm never in my homestead anyway.
Soften them up.
Defense, then offense.
Maybe I was the illusion all along. May the sands take you.
Pounded into dust! How'd that feel? Excruciating?
The compact I'm a mate. The fury is mine.
Fire down, follow.
Health, vigor, recovery.
Well, follow the stream, I guess. Probably gonna be spoiled by one or two things, but I need to do events to weaken the defenses anyway. Control.
Obfuscate, disorient, confuse!
And so the good counselor has volunteered to come along and sanction them. Isn't that right?
Use you.
The Countess? Well, she knows the score. I am here out of respect for Maban's memory, and...
Keep tiles and stuff during me. Well, supposed to be? Joy.
Ah,
Might makes me right.
And this, I guess.
Stone shall cracked. We will set free for unavenged. Why will we forgot here?
Rise and
Raven's
serve.
Wall. What manner of Titan is that? We are no Titan fool.
I'm neither
They
here nor
spit
there.
on us. Their souls were tethered, forged in wicked flame. Believe, this is the form of our vengeance.
Okay.
It's just like Gorseval.
I had done the raids, right. Okay, commander says start with sky scale.
Avoid those shockwaves however you can.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Another.
You will obey.
Now for a surprise.
Blades away.
We heal as one.
Vigor. Recovery.
Observe the power of fire. Soften them up.
Can't breathe.
Rip them up.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
Wear them down.
Okay, we need to charge. Actually, let's all this.
Vigor.
Please.
There's the
Recovery.
organs.
Thousand cuts.
Being hit.
I'm up.
Being
I'm up.
affected by... Okay.
It started out as a corpse, and now it's a corpse again.
Water's free.
ADDs. I have no idea what that is.
Ready for anything.
You're in my sights.
I need help. You are all weaklings.
You can't
I'm
stop
up.
me.
I'm up.
Knowledge is power.
How am I supposed to do that?
Mantled in death.
You will obey.
Lightning bolt. Fire. You're finished.
Your seed punch.
Oh, I failed on
Sand, shield us.
Another.
one of those things.
Just a bit of your soul. You won't miss
Cooling
it.
down. Zero tolerance.
That's by what lad? There.
Blade storm.
Then tell me to stand somewhere and not show me where.
Assistant.
Turret deployed.
What do you do?
It's my own fault.
Shot
for
Correction,
making
it doesn't
them
have the you
self-responsible.
put the light where she attacks.
Agony. Torment. Pain.
Lightning bolt.
Inferno. I'm hurt.
Your
Wear them
seed.
down.
Pounded into dust.
Now you're mine. Oh, thank you.
Right. Let's go ground patrol.
Breathe deeply.
This is getting serious.
Sand, shield us.
Shield to the bow.
Nothing can bring me down. Sharp blades, sharp mind.
The
Might
compact
makes
is
me
I don't know
right.
how much damage I'm doing because I had to pull out
You're
the
finished.
arc.
Set them up for the kill.
Hey, some papa mate.
Give it my all.
Time to let loose.
I had to pull out arc in order for the game to start up.
Help me over here.
lives.
Quickly.
An ancient mountain. 1,000 storms.
Get you up.
It's about time.
Another.
Get my friends up.
Maybe I was the illusion all
storm.
along.
Light, where's the light?
I could use a hand over here.
The compact is
Dodge
sworn.
this. I'm too smart.
You are all weaklings. I'm neither here nor
Sharper
there.
still.
Me becomes sound surprised.
Need some healing here.
That was too close for comfort.
Suffer.
A ripple in the earth.
Yep.
A little help.
By my will.
Might makes me right.
Great sword.
Time to let loose.
Oh,
Suffer!
up there.
We are besieged!
Slice them apart.
Maybe I was the illusion all along. I can't do this alone.
I'm guessing doing the meta is part of the defenses because it has gone up.
1,000 storms. Mantled
A
in
brilliant
death.
ember. Help me
An
over
ancient
here.
mountain.
Crystal reflections!
Getting healthier.
You're finished.
You will obey.
Another.
I'm fading frost.
Get back here!
Servant
You're
of mine.
vulnerable.
Walk this land.
We heal
Disorient,
one.
confused.
Pound it
I
into
can't do
dust.
this alone.
Getting healthier.
You'll be feeling that one for days.
The pain.
You are all weaklings.
You're seeing.
Nothing can save you.
Over here!
Back on my feet, thanks to you. It had a good life. Short, but good.
Sharp blades, sharp mind.
Nothing can bring me down.
Not on my watch.
Still standing.
Barely. AoE, that's a bad idea.
You're seeing.
Barriers, now!
The fury is mine.
A brilliant ember.
Suffer.
It lives.
I'm too
1,000
smart to
storms.
keep down.
It's too late to
Sharper
run.
still.
Breathe.
Soul is mine.
Soften them up.
and serve.
Right.
I could use a hand over here.
Yeah, and I could use a refill of this.
Go, spirits. Suffer this place no longer. Oh, I don't know. My son will envy the tales I tell of this fight.
Anyways, great.
And our comms are two, yes? Alliance Command told me not to futz with mine.
Oops.
The spoils of battle.
I'm going with the Norn. That means I can focus on the fight and listen to him. too late.
Okay,
Back on
I'm
solid
here,
ground.
making my portal. This barrier won't budge easily. Use the turtles, or your sky scale to take it out. Those rocks might also help, if you've got change to pull them down.
Hurts, doesn't it?
It depends on what the membrane is.
You're finished.
I'm gonna let others do that.
Another.
Use that rental. Oh, hi. Over there.
How'd that feel? Excruciating?
That's the way. Don't relent. If you've got it, then use it.
Okay. Let's go.
I'll destroy you all.
Suffer!
No! They're growing desperate and swarming us. Stand strong!
I'm in bad shape here.
You'll be
It's giving! Keep pushing!
Here.
The fury is mine.
Okay, this actually reminds me of the Blight Towers in Maguma.
Those nodes are brimming with Titan
Might
magic.
makes me
They
right.
seem vulnerable. Focus your attacks on them.
That had to hurt.
What? Greatsword number 3 is dangerous. Do not use it unless you really wanna go flying.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
You are all weaklings.
Oh, I was ejected. Okay.
The winning combination has returned. That sounded, effective. More of that.
and get me back there. Now I saw the lights where the wind pushes.
You can't stop me!
Jesus.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
Kill shot.
Okay, that's what happened.
The winning combination has returned. Dispose of those turrets and
Your
rifts.
soul is mine! By my will.
Help? I don't have long.
Another!
Ready to fight some more?
You will obey.
Aftershock!
Fury is...
Poison.
Okay. How many I have? I was not the only one.
Dodge this! Back on solid ground.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Either use resorbs
Defense,
or
then
hold your
offense.
asses back here.
Drying up. Sharper still.
The winning combination has returned. Dispose of those turrets and rifts.
No!
That one I was actually ready
I'll
for.
destroy you all!
Barriers! Now!
Spirits.
The fury
Is
is
that
mine.
sharp
Blade, sharp
The
mind.
winning combination has returned. Dispose of those turrets and rifts.
Eat pain!
Smash them!
There it is.
The winning combination has returned. Dispose of those turrets and rifts.
Sand, shield us.
Raven smiles on us. It's working.
It had better.
Another!
No!
Northlung. Okay.
The winning combination has returned. Dispose of those turrets and rifts. Expertly done.
Needs
That
got
ought
the
to lay
Alliance
this
staging grounds.
monstrosity low.
Bring only yourself. I
This
found
lane is
something and
secure.
have a feeling
No
it'll
help is
be
needed elsewhere. Go. I will
delicate
remain
enough on
and
its
monitor
own.
things here.
Don't need anyone stirring the pot.
Understood. I'll head there now.
Okay. I keep on with the meta or do I go with the story? Where does this take me? Take me to the middle of the soup or... Nope. Okay. Ah, so 2 lungs and a heart.
Try me. Sharp blades, sharp mind.
Clear the air. I'm neither here nor
Now you're mine.
The compact is full.
Health, vigor, recovery.
The end is
Do we
near.
have to...
Sand, shield us.
This is actually creepy.
Who's next?
Maybe I was the illusion all along.
Run 'em through. I need help. Here I come. Rebound.
Click,
Shield
click,
us.
boom.
Let's patch you up.
Another.
Suffer.
Give up yet?
I call upon your power.
It's my own
Stand
fault
and
for making
fight.
him so disposable.
Over here.
Swirl like sand.
Maybe I was the illusion all along.
Health, vigor, recovery.
What nexus?
Chilled to the bone.
Okay, so here. Okay, that was entirety of the map. Oh, I can grab this stuff since we're over here.
Oh, that had to
Where
hurt.
would it be?
Rip them up.
Oh, there it is. Overshot. Do I even want to know where that leads? Should probably focus more on the story now. Memory?
My report to the Countess will be similarly optimistic. She was worried, to say the least. Something you and Mabon had in common, it seems.
This gate as long as we're able. What is this, the gate? This is the mist gate. Okay. Go over here. I'll get all the points of interest and vistas later on.
They're marching on the Titan. You should head that way.
Oh, you want me to return to that station ground? Okay. Now I get it. Where is that? Oh, there's your star. You all reading?
I'm here, alone, as requested.
I found another of Mabon's memories. Figured it was best discussed among a select group.
No need to mind words.
Olivia hasn't been winning anyone's trust lately. We thought the matter too important to risk another incident.
Guess that's not unreasonable. Well, let's see what else Mabon has to say.
I told you, Baba Misos is no more. We are fated to much the same. I gave you the chance to end my misery. Instead, I'll end yours. What good is it? Prolonging the inevitable. How small you seem now. Alone and trembling, without your kind to shield you. Small and alone. This is your final chance. Fight back! Look around you. My kind has killed for less. I am ashamed.
Mm-hmm.
This ward will keep you safe here for the time being, until I figure out what to do with you. It's not worth it killing you. It never was.
He spared
spared the stranger's life. Even after it killed his entire people, he was honorable. What a weight to carry.
And still, he kept it from me. Should have been all the more reason to tell me, given everything. Ah, the fool. Then he just left the problem to grow. Never knew him to be so irresponsible. Beginning to wonder if I knew him at all.
Well, sometimes you ignore a problem, hoping it sorts itself out. Except that usually makes things worse. Let's not get carried away. I'm sure he expected it to go back through the Mist's gate, not loiter here for centuries.
Why didn't it return to the Mists?
I don't think it could. And maybe it was waiting for him. Regardless, it doesn't change our mission. If anything, it makes it more dire that we bring closure from above.
You're right, Anise. And that starts with all of us working toward the same goal. All of us form a bond. I'll call Livia.
Oh boy. If you heard something in the background, my phone has the control panel up. I think actually I can shut that. Okay, contact Livia.
Livia, I've reconvened with the others. What's your status?
Excellent timing, Wayfinder. I'm in the heart chamber. We've retrieved another vitals, retired the other vitals, and are clearing the last.
Livia, are you there?
Need backup. Get here ASAP. That would have been
You
the map.
heard her. To the heart chamber at once.
Use the... He's about to open it. Beepy. Oh, I just did.
Its innards are looking, though, worse for wear. That's promising, at least.
Several dead. I'm not surprised, Livia. Took you long enough. We knocked out another vitals. Off the heart.
Impressive! But let's clear the ambush first. Then we can deal with the heart.
On it!
Fire! 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 Eat pain! Might makes me right.
Be.
That's all of them.
Livia, are you alright? I'll live. You better. Now let's stop this heart. What are we waiting for?
You've done admirable work thus far, but it appears the Mist Gate is directly fortifying the heart.
So we'll take out the gate, and the scepter will take care of it.
Yes, it can. But it will require all of its power to do so. I'm afraid a sacrifice must be made.
Why am I not surprised? What do you mean sacrificed? I've used Lavago for centuries. It doesn't run out of power.
Closing a mist gate is in a tier of magic all its own. Even for Tyria's greatest wizards.
I know what you're playing at. I swear, if you think you're going to con me into leaving...
Listen to me! This matter is far beyond the childish feuds of the physical realm.
What's the gate doing?
I don't know. He's in the way.
What are those?
Creatures of shadow. Abominations. I've seen enough. Weapons! Now!
Activate and spew these out. Okay. I literally leaned to see around him.
Might makes me right. The fury is mine.
Oh, just using a shield and scepter now. He's done away with the focus.
The scepter! Now would be an appropriate time to use it!
Trying, they're not responding to it.
Might makes me right. Now you suffer.
Countess!
Don't worry, Countess.
The
I've
fury
got your back.
is mine.
Fantastic. Okay.
It was nothing. But they never stop. We kill one, the gate spits out two more.
The youth is correct, Olivia. The scepter's power is futile against these creatures anyway.
Livia, just close the damn gate!
The Volvo is trembling. It's never done this before. Great.
He's here.
Oh, what?
Apologies for the dramatic entrance. Allow me to lend a hand.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't believe it.
Might makes me right.
Hello, old friend. It's been too long.
Out here.
So it has.
Get over here. I like him, okay?
The fury is mine.
Okay, what? Oh, I'll grab this one. Come on, get close enough to...
The fury is mine!
Yep. You're doing something. Not anymore.
That should do. For a time, at least.
I believe I'm owed an explanation. Several, for that matter.
Glad to see you haven't changed. I owe you all explanations. Though time is short, I'll do my best to provide them.
What is him? Yay! Pleases me to see my faith in you rewarded. As I said, I owe you all explanations. The time is short, I'll do my best to provide them.
A fair accusation. I suppose I was fatigued from all the senseless bloodshed. I returned here to mourn, to reflect, and amidst the destruction stood Cyrus, the last of his kind, a kindred spirit. So I cast a protection ward, assuming he'd return to the mists. I could not have predicted that he'd await my return. I aimed to gift him a chance at another life, same as Astaran gifted me. Instead, I doomed him to a much crueler fate. I was not yet prepared to admit my folly, to myself, or to those I hold dear. For all of it, I feel immense shame.
Sacrificing the scepter or really necessary?
I'm afraid so. In order to close the gate permanently, we will need to rely on the power vested in the Scepter of War. Given its historic ties to the Mists, an instrument of its caliber is uniquely suited for such an offering. The Seers crafted Legalo to keep beings from the Mists at bay, and it will be used to do just that. I'm sorry, Livia. I know this is no small sacrifice.
How are you keeping the gate closed?
I've tied my life force to the Mist's gate. It will remain shut for a time, but not long, I'm afraid.
You did what?
Life force? But everyone's been saying you're dead.
Poised arrow.
You're quite correct. I am dead. In the world of Tyria. Once other realms are involved, it complicates matters. The gate is anchored to multiple beings. One in Tyria, Cyrus, and then multiple in the Mists. Myself being one of them.
Oh god, headache.
Yes, 3 in fact. They are the ones responsible for taking advantage of my death to open it.
The 3 White Mantle members.
Very good. Ulrich, Tatiana, and Judge. Or as you know them, Greer, Decima, and Ura. By releasing their souls from the realm of torment, you can close the gate for good. But you must act soon.
Holy shit, I knew it! Or had an inkling. Holy crap.
I suspect a few touchstone objects exist within the confines of Tyria that will be key in their release. Scour the hidden corners of Tyria known closely to the White Mantle, and you will surely find them. You're likely to be quite familiar with some of them already, Wayfinder.
1,000, try 1,000,000!
There will be time for further musings, but for now, I ask that you make haste recovering the touchstones, Wayfinder.
Holy Holy crapping hell.
A fitting reward.
Oh, that's what he did. Okay. He covered it like that. Janthir. Okay. So now I have to find 3 things tied to each of the White Mantle members. Or I can actually call them White Titans. Titan mantles.
Apparently, some astral ward are stuck in the Mersat mirrors. Can someone check in on that for me?
Commander, to no one's surprise, Mabon and the Wizards have employed their typical cryptic form of guidance. I'm sure you're left with more questions than answers about how to proceed. To that end, I'm sending you this report on known White Mantle activity over the past several months. Hopefully, this will help you track down those touchstones. Thank me later. Hideouts that are shining by continue to monitor for activity, though none of our spies reported any noteworthy activity in the past months. That doesn't mean that our 3 White Mantles wouldn't have left ties to their actions at any of the locations. At minimum, it's worth getting a closer look. Divinity's Reach. In the past, Shining Blade agents have observed White Mantle activity by the gardens in the northeast corner of Rurikton. As it is near the gates leading to Lake Doric, it continues to be a notorious spot for White Mantle versus ref alterations. Brisbane Wildlands. Their hideout north of this region remains abandoned after we cleaned out one of their cells during that Lazarus adventure. However, clusters of bandits in the Wendon Steppes continue to be sympathetic to the White Mantle. They may still harbor the occasional Justicar and their forces. Didn't hurt to look. Shire of Beetleton. In the northeast corner of Queensdale, the Shire, situated right outside Codicus's former estate, remains under Shining Blade's watchful eye. Still, the minister's most loyal servants make pilgrimage to the site, perhaps hoping that against all hope that he may somehow one day return. Pathetic, really. But then again, here we are working with a wizard returning from the dead. Were we to judge what's possible? At any rate, I could see any of our 3 loyalists wanting to remain close to Codicus this way. Exactly what should you be looking for at these locations? That I'll leave to your judgment. You'll know it when you see it sort of thing. Best of luck. Yay. So, that kinda gives... Or rather, that pretty much put me in a bad spot. Because... where is Brisbane? Where was the... Here. So, here is the entrance to... what could it be? Episode 5 or episode 6, one of the two. But that is part of season 3. What the fuck? I never done things in order anyway, so... Worst case scenario, you'll see me fail the jumping puzzle 50 times. Maybe you always always blinking where you're not supposed to be. Okay.
Judge's prayer book. Seems inoffensive enough. Well, words can certainly shape your views. Though some people will shape words till they fit their views. That's usually when things get dangerous.
There's no wetlands. It doesn't matter which one I pick. Where's the bloody... I hate when the star does that. Okay, I wasn't the only one who... Yes, actually, I was the only one who picked the wrong. Wendland stops. Yeah, I didn't read the map. Oh, this is different. Jesus Christ, you guys. You're to have been crushed by the rubble surrounding his body. The man died recently, as the body is yet to show any sign of decomposure. Badge.
A white mantle badge. Looks like Tatiana's. A mark of status as much as belonging. Should have been more careful where she sought to belong.
Oh, there's a journal too. It is done. We have purged this place of unbelievers. Every last one of the unfaithful gone. Only 3 of us remain now. Ulrich, Judge, and I. It's not easy. Some of those among the fallen were friends once. They refused our vision. They wish to give up on our chosen mission. To doubt the undying will of Codicus. Even after the noble sacrifice, oh my god. Even after the noble sacrifice
Quickly!
he made for us. I'll do this so I don't have to see everything. I learned the penalty for such abhorrent betrayal, disloyalty. And now, you who reads of our cause know the price of misgiving. With this journal, I leave behind the badge earned by passing my test, along with the others in my cohort of initiates. Accompany it another surprise. Should any of our former allies try to find us in this place we once considered a sanctuary. The old ways are dead. We three shall now go forth to chart the future of the White Mantle. On our return, you will know the price for that future has been paid in our blood. We will come with cleansing fire. You have been warned.
You're dead!
Oh, don't say. And Fire Beetleton. That much I remember. Fighting child.
May the Six watch over.
Aha. There's the door. Down the door. Shield, statue,
I could spend hours.
banner, and whatever
Really?
that is.
I can't. Mirrors make me look fat.
Shield propped up in the corner looks recently smithened, as though it has never been used in battle. It proudly wears the crest of the White Mantle in the center of the boss.
They don't bother me during the day, but at night. Wooden dragons put me on edge.
How do you do?
Despite it being carved from lifeless stone, the visage of the statue glares at you with hooded eyes and a disapproval scowl that fills you with strong sense of judgment and dread. Vargas? Then he is everywhere. Mental torch.
A torch from Codicus's estate. Must have been a gift to Ulrich. I'm sure a gesture like that comes as high praise to his most devout. Personally, I'd take it as an insult. Looks like that's all of them. I should really get back to Bavanisos. Maban can only hold the gate so long.
Sure.
Someone get me a report on the Mersot Tower situation. Those things are really slowing us down.
Yes, ma'am.
Salvation's call. Mavis heart. There it is.
I located the touchstones, all mementos from their time with the White Mantle.
Imagine having such a sad life that your most valuable possessions are from joining cults.
People in impossible circumstances tend to seek hope in impossible salvations. Tormented as their souls might be, these items shall resonate with their owners enough to cleave the demonic essence.
If it were up to me, they'd rot in the bowels of that hellscape for all eternity. That I consider justice.
As might I. But if the price of their damnation is the birth of more Titans, does that not compound the injustice?
There will be time for philosophical discussion later. I cannot hold this gate indefinitely.
No use delaying. Let's move out.
Okay, glad I did not travel through there. him. Do you remove the cover or do I just walk in? Remove the cover. Okay.
What is this nightmare?
Right. This is your first time here. We're in the realm of torment, deep in the mists. It's sort of an afterlife.
The foundry of failed creations, to be precise. The abyss from which titans are born.
Vaughn said the tormented souls are anchored from the gate here, so they should be nearby. I am where? Also, why does that look like the Doro Kamali?
Ren, you were here before? Do these demons look different than you remember them?
They do appear to have changed. It's been quite some time since my last visit.
What the hell are you doing here?
You've been here?
Centuries ago. And I had to clean up after some heroes.
That's sorry in advance. I forgot you were liking millennials.
Sorrow, you said this place is like an afterlife. So, not everyone who dies ends up here, right?
No. It's mostly just for corrupt souls. It gets more complicated than that, but nothing to worry about.
Oh. Okay.
Where's... Vaughn's gone. Actually, no, he's probably keeping the gate. Keeping the gate in check.
The fury is mine.
Ow. Stupid worms. The three of you? It's the three of them. There they are. That has to be them. Approach with caution. I sense their hunger for
to bear us this scepter, long used in our kind's subjugation. It has found its rightful home. With it, we shall rule our own destiny. So it is written. So it is our divine right.
Kneel now and relinquish our gift. Then maybe we'll allow you to leave unharmed.
Watch my homeland burn at the hands of your kind. You think I'd bite to you, let alone gift you such power? Shadow has warped your minds. We'll be sure to set them straight. Okay, so he's the judge.
Might makes me right. The fury is mine. Now you suffer.
Ow.
Defense, then offense. Can't need some. You were always the weak link. Cyrus knew it and played you like the pawn you are.
You speak falsehoods. Retribution will meet you in the end.
Sounds like it's meeting you first.
Wayfinder, the prayer book. Use the heart to channel its essence into his soul.
Thank you.
Hollow as his own righteousness. I can't stand people like that.
Might makes me right.
Oh, she's knocked out of it.
Quickly.
Wait.
Feeling better. Ah, time to bust some heads.
I wonder if she is Ura or Decima. Okay, I thought we'll need longbow on her. She's a little up close.
I'm amazing! Come now, I need a moment. Nothing can bring me down. To battle again! Pain! Now you suffer. Feeling better. Ah, time to bust some heads.
Those with your vital
Need to rest.
tricks. What is happening to me? What have you done? The heart, Wayfinder. Channel the badge's essence into her soul.
Oh, his feet. Fantastic.
The fury is mine. Ah, the pain. Getting healthier.
No, you are not. Ow. Apparently you are. Four.
You will not defeat us in the name of Codicus of Soul!
Codicus's torch. The heart will channel its essence. Do it, Wayfinder.
That should do it.
Well-minded fools. They didn't deserve absolution.
Some may very well say the same of us. Perhaps none of us are so deserving.
Either way, it's a discussion best saved for Tyria. I've had my fill of the underworld for at least another century.
Let's move on.
You've done well, my friends. You corrected my mistake when I could not. And here I thought Epoch was your finest work to date.
Huh.
We did not shoulder those burdens in solitude. What a difference it makes in trusting the confidence of others. Though, perhaps some could learn to be more patient so as to encourage such trust.
Lessons abound. Now all that remains is to close the mist gate from this side. And then, I may rest.
So, this is goodbye, then. I'm grateful I had the chance to say it this time.
As am I. It's good to see you back. You're right where you should be.
Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere.
I like the sound of that.
Anise, keep Livia in line. Livia, you do the same for Anise. I'd tell you to keep her safe as well, but I know her better than that. She's more than capable.
You know me well. You'll be missed.
Iskarin, I chose the Wayfinder for a reason. Place faith in one another, and each give the other a reason to do so.
You have my word.
Yes, well, I think it's about time, Livia.
Fine.
Goodbye, my friend.
Farewell. Thank you.
You still wanna talk? This is goodbye once more. Suppose we're getting better with practice. Well, I'd certainly say so. Meant to say it earlier. You do have my word. I meant it earlier. It's not yours that give me pause. Though perhaps Eparch was correct on one notion. You and Iskarin bear some things in common. I trust both you. I trust you both to navigate them. We managed this long, ask Eparch, though you already seem well aware. I have my ways. Maintain that amity and I'll serve you well. Take care of yourself, Wayfinder. Farewell, my bond. Oh, he's holding the scepter now. What? Oh, use. That would explain it. Beacons you back to Tyria. You can sense that my bond has set it to deliver you safely to the Alliance staging ground in Mistburn. Get the portal back. Oh, wow, he really took care of it. Return to the Terran Alliance headquarters in Tyria. Fine. Hey, Rolf. Yes, there is. Need to Divinity's Reach. Well, I need Lion's Arch, so... yeah.
Another proud moment.
And there... Build initiative up. And they're all in there.
Welcome, Commander. The Council is waiting for you in the audience chamber.
Thank you.
Hi. So, I need to read out Ludo, Jana, Anise. And Livia. Oh. I, Council Ludo, or rather soon, call the session in order. As we are here to discuss the recent events in Janthir and Pavanisos, Countess, would you care to deliver your report? Of course. We traced the cause of the Titan outbreak to the White Mantle. They were sent into Janthir on Kartika's behalf before his death. They were searching for a mist gate in Pavanisos to give their leader an upper hand. To what end, we're still parsing out. They were all killed, but they were also successful in their mission, hence our little Titan problem. But that problem has been resolved. The Titans are dead, all 4 of them. The gate is sealed. Commander, you were a first-hand participant in these events. Can you confirm for the Council?
I can testify to the Countess's report. We were able to defeat the 3 initial Titans. And then, a 4th. It had been living in the city since the city fell. When the White Mantle entered the ruins, it manipulated them into opening the gate. The scepter, Legavo, played a significant role in sealing it. Livia's judgment aside.
Ouch. Think carefully about what you believe that the Titan Council should focus on the conclusion of your report. Focus the Council on reflective grade. Call on the memory.
A former wizard of the Astral Ward, or his memory, guided us. Without him, we may not be here today.
In short, the gate was sealed, the Titans were defeated, and the Scepter of War was lost to the mists. Thank you both. We will be meeting throughout the coming days with the rest of the Alliance to scrutinize every detail. There's much work to be done, including providing the Coda with any supplies needed to recoup their losses while aiding our Alliance. We'll also discuss Lady Livia's penalty, though the Council knows where I stand on her actions. Is losing my beauty routine not punishment enough? But for now, the rest of you can pat yourselves on the shoulder. Dismissed.
To celebrate your victory, we've organized a bit of a soiree that will commence later this evening.
A well-earned reprieve. Collect yourselves. Mourn. Heal. And acknowledge what we've all experienced. Just as the Bearkin taught us.
Indeed.
Never mind. I only had to read Ludo, Anise, and Livia. Oh. She scared me when she started talking. Come to wish me well before they haul me off to wherever they decide to haul me off to. Do you regret what happened? Not in the least. I suspect that the Alliance would have come to the same decision eventually, but the time was not on our side. I did what I had to do, but I also accept whatever repercussions I may face after. For starters, I've been uninvited from your little party. I suppose it's fair. I'll just have to throw in my own. I'll put streamers in your cell. Ouch.
Oh, now that I've established myself as a hero for the songbooks, I figure Lowland Ambassador is next on my list.
My son's confidence has never wavered, even when it should have.
And my pa's nerves have never stilled, even when his son has made a name for himself as a guardian of Janthir.
You've done well, son. You've weathered life's storms with the very poise your ma hoped for. Much of what I sought to teach you, you've taught me by way of example. Bravery, weathering grief, granting forgiveness. I am proud beyond words. Just as your ma would be if she could see you now.
Ma would be just as proud of you. We've had a tough go of it. Come on. We've earned a celebration.
Let's see if this alliance can put on a party half as good as us lowlanders.
Yeah!
I'm gonna go with no. Where are they? There they are.
And it's done.
I'm glad you joined us, Sorrow. How do you feel?
Warm. Yeah, there's comfort in solitude. It's easier. But there's also comfort in belonging again. I can't imagine returning to Shadow after all of this.
As Mabon said, you are right where you should be.
Of course you'd think that. You just want to keep tabs on me, Ren. Don't like your things out of place.
You are a sobering presence.
As are you.
Begin the party. Is there anything specific I need to do for that? Get all the elements while locating touchstones. Rap, I need to replay that. Time limit, I'll fail that. Survive the encounters would have been. I failed all of them. And below the dishes, okay. Oh no. 32. I'm here. I need to pet the cat at the party and leave without socializing. I really want to do that now. I can do all the yapping in my replay. I can do that. I'm gonna pet the cat and leave. Commander, you're once more proving yourself a friend of Kryda and all of Tyria. You can start the festivities in honor of your accomplishments whenever you're ready. Hours later. Sample all the dishes. They're over there. He's dressed up. I'm gonna...
Look at this crowd. Nice to see everyone.
Yep, I'm gonna sample all the dishes. Candied apples. Oh, fruit platter. Can't find side dishes. Why not? I can go with easy. Alright, now she can. Yeah. God, I don't have to read. Everyone?
I hope you've all been enjoying the evening. It has been delightful to share a glass with so many familiar faces. We are surrounded by friends tonight, new and old. There are many bonds that are just beginning to blossom. We are here to celebrate our victory. But we also celebrate the Alliance and what it represents. Change, productivity, healing. Tyria. There are challenging days ahead of us. We are not ignorant. As long as there is ground beneath our feet, there will be conflict. But we are more prepared to face that conflict when we care for each other. Now, raise a glass to your neighbor. To Tyria and the brightest of futures.
To the dawn, after a long night of storm.
Where's the cake? Where's the kitty? Where's the cat? Not all of the credits roll. Why I'm the damn cat. But it's not up. I have to look for the cat myself. And some of them might be voiced, but...
I'm glad to see your hair brushed, Countess.
I had to act as a liaison between Livia and the council. For a moment they are not...
Thankfully, your responsibility has been fulfilled. For now. Enjoy yourself. Call my hairdresser.
You don't pay me enough to listen to that woman's banter. See if Logan has some time.
That would certainly be a sight. But say, did I see him? Is he here now?
I was hoping you wouldn't notice. He is. Haven't you heard? He's with the Pact again.
As my advisor, you are supposed to tell me these things. How do I look?
Those blush cheeks, darling. I mean to do that. Okay. That is probably outside. Just my goddamn luck. guard. Got that done. Who is this damn cat? Yeah, without socializing with anyone. Well, I can't socialize with anyone, so... There. Jesus Christ. Get over here, you little fluff ball. Aww. Okay. So I failed that achievement because I went too close to the green circle. Really? Get that. I'll replay through the achievements later. So, that's... How long have you been shining? Damn it. No. But... Phantom season's ended. Welcome to a new season. That sky is pretty.
You okay? That was so
chapter?
close! Yeah, good. You see a stupid safari face? Let's go see if the new nanny has any food.
Fuck you too. You're a danger and a half.
The Legion calls.
They have a lot of new stuff, obviously. Sword leggings, sword cape. Time to empty this out again. Time is it.
Welcome to the Guild Initiative headquarters. Come in. We'll get you registered.
Like a minute to 3. So I'm gonna grab something quick to eat, and we can continue on in Lake Doric. Where is it? $19. Oh my god. Okay. Watch out! Alright. I'll be right back.